And I know now that all I can do is focus on myself as far as trying to be the best person that I can possibly be, being virtuous, trying to be good, trying to be honest, trying to be independent and dependent on myself and myself alone, not depending on the federal government for anything or the state government or anything like that. And you guys know how I feel about that. No, that's no wonder they make it so hard for you to do that, because it is what they're scared of, you being independent of them. But it just really it shakes me up when I hear well-intentioned individuals or well-meaning individuals, well-meaning people who are just going off into the abyss. You guys know as well as I do, they keep us divided so they can conquer us. So what good does it do? What good does it do to talk about how wrong being gay is, if that's what you believe? And what good does it do to focus on racial tension? This is 2012. I mean, are we really digressing that much? Are we really like backpedaling and falling backwards that much, where we still are being racist to the point where we think it's a bad thing that there's more blacks in this country than whites, or any kind of nonsense along those lines, or really saying any group of people is any better or worse than another group of people? What is that about? What's the benefit of that? Cui bono, like the Romans used to ask. Who benefits from that? What good does it do to point out a group of individuals, or rather a group, a collectivist group, whatever, and point them out and say that they're bad, they're evil? And if you guys didn't know already, I'm talking about the Jews, right? What's up with all this? The Jews are so evil and horrible and despicable, and they are the cause of all my problems, and they're evil. And from there, it goes on to saying even worse things about, you don't care how many of them died in a concentration camp, and Hitler was underestimated, and all the Jew world order. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up, folks, is because I'm not down with that at all. Not 1% of me is with that at all. And I'm going to touch on that just for a little bit. And I know it's a controversial issue, but hopefully I can get some of you out there, if any of you are even into that thing. I know a lot of the Jew bashers listen to my show and say, oh, he hasn't figured it out yet. I'll be back later. Okay, good luck with that, all right? But what good does it do anybody if you're just pointing at the Jews or the Catholics or the French or the Chinese or black people or white people? What good does it do if you're pointing out to a group and talking about how evil and horrible and bad they are? What good is that? Well, it's about getting the truth out, right? It's about getting the truth out, right? Well, I still don't know what positive thing is going to come out of that. All right? And I know there's people like Joe Biden, who is an admitted Zionist. Is he Jewish? I don't know. But why should we focus on little things that divide us? Why should we focus on things like that when we are running the risk in this country of having a major currency crisis like one the world has never seen before? We are teetering on the verge of economic collapse. If we haven't already fallen off the cliff, then we're like hanging on by the pinky finger with one hand, ready to fall. And we want to bash Jews. We want to bash people, Zionists, whatever. Okay, let's put it this way. Even if it is all the Jews' fault, or if all the Zionists have done this, even if they're responsible, what's the point of promoting hate and negativity and all this, how evil they are, how bad they are? So, okay, even if that's the truth and everybody wakes up to it, what's next? We're going to go kill them? We're going to go hang them? What? Now, hey, this isn't about going out and killing people, even if they've done wrong, okay? We need to be better than that, all right? Now, I know it's getting controversial, folks, but I'm going to put my 2 cents in after this break here. This is The Sound of Freedom. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm driving the car. My name is Ryan Brooks. Strap your seatbelt on. I hope you stay along for the ride. This is the Orion Talk Radio Network. Stay with us.